get ready for Good morning, Raptoria. Welcome back, everybody. Good to see you all here for more Industry Giant 4.0. Yeah, Industry Giant 4.0 has a new demo. Previously on the channel, you may have seen the early look at the playtest, but the demo apparently is a little different. The playtest was about a month ago, and the demo just came out a few days ago, so there's certainly been some changes and other things as they're still developing the game. So welcome back. Good to see you all here. Hope you're all enjoying your day today. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm going to take a quick note on something, and then we're going to jump right in. Oh boy, and tomorrow, new games on the Epic Game Store. 2 new free games every week, starting tomorrow. Let's see here. I want to take a note on a game I want to show you all tomorrow. And, of course, we'll have our Frostpunk 2 giveaway coming up still soon. They're still doing whatever. Okay. Good. All right, let's check some stuff here, chat. Okay, we can do that. Perfect, chat. Just a lot of things to schedule with all the new Steam demos going on. Holy crap. This is one of them as well. Yeah, so the Steam Next Fest has begun again, and there's plenty of new games to check out. Oh boy. Transport Fever 2 music is a bop. All right, welcome to our first look at the new demo for Industry Giant. We haven't taken a look at a demo before for this game. Just took a look at the playtest, so we'll see how they differ and what's a little different from that. We also have Citadelum coming out tomorrow. It's a very similar to the Sierra city builders like Pharaoh or Caesar. Citadelum's based on Rome and looks pretty cool. We've showed off a few videos on it before in a recent demo. So tomorrow it'll drop. We'll take a look at that probably tomorrow, and then we'll have a video out maybe later in the week, maybe next week, because there's all these other great demos going on. So welcome aboard. Okay, welcome to the Industry Giant 4.0 demo. We're extremely happy to welcome you to the world of business and cannot wait to accompany you on your first steps to becoming an industry giant. Regardless if veteran or newcomer, the tutorial map spanning roughly 9 square kilometers, you'll learn everything you need to know about becoming a global titan of industry, starting with building your first production facilities, expanding infrastructure, or establishing value chains up to transportation and shipping, as well as end consumer sales in your own shops. That's right, that is cool. In this game, we get to build our own stores, so we can start our own like grocery store chain and then work in reverse by building a trucking company to then bring goods to those stores, and then buy and build farms to grow the crops or whatever might be supplied there. Demo contains a fairly small amount of the content that will be available in the early access version, which will be released on October 24, 2024. Okay, so we're just less than 10 days away. You'll have over 80 wares and products in various production stages at your disposal, more than 40 production chains manufactured in over 20 different facilities, 30 plus vehicles to transport your goods, as well as different maps with sizes up to 100 kilometers squared to turn your business dreams into a reality. We hope you have your fun in your personal journey to industrial stardom. Team of Don VS, Dodo, and Toplets Productions. Ah, good, Toplets. The same folks who also published like Medieval Dynasty and stuff. Cool. And this game will have multiplayer, so we'll have to see how that works. Okay, that's going to be interesting. This game is supposed to have multiplayer, so finally we're getting a, Transport Fever style game. Let's see. Ooh, that's a beautiful background. Look at that. All right, looks like we got oil derricks here. I don't know what that could be. It looks like a steel mill, but in the woods. Maybe a paper factory, Big O City up there. Nice. And bopping music, too. We got some bopping going on. Yeah, let's get building. All right. Good morning, Josh. Good morning. All right, well, let's do our single-player demo. I don't know how similar this is to what we played before. We'll call it Raptor Co. So we'll start from the beginning and do the tutorial. Maybe some things have changed since the playtest. Let's see. Tutorial. This is the basic map to learn the game. 3x3 kilometers. Okay. In this tutorial map, you will only have access to a limited amount of content while you learn the essentials on your way to becoming an industrial giant. You'll build your first industries, expand the existing infrastructure, and learn how to establish transport routes and how to make a profit in your stores, among other things. The grayed out maps are not unlockable in the demo, but only give you a preview of the early access version, which will be available on October 24, 2024, in which you'll have access to significantly more wares, industries, vehicles, and production chains and more. I wonder if multiplayer will be available at the early access launch. We'll have to see. So I'm assuming they're referring to these being grayed out here? Yeah. Okay, so 4x4 rivals, 4x6 mountain, 8x8 Twin Peaks. Difficulty, starting budget, sales price. I don't think this matters really too much for the tutorial. So, all right, let's go. Welcome to Tutorialville. Let's see. Alright, so welcome to the tutorial for Industry Giant 4.0. On this map, there's a town called Rudelfling. Initially, a small town like this would have a few demands, like unpackaged fruit, vegetables, wood shavings. Let's start by getting the production of unpackaged fruit up and running. They have that listed twice for whatever reason. To begin, you're going to build an agricultural farm. You can open the construction menu by pressing on the little crane in the toolbar or by hitting C. Tasks are displayed in the milestone window top left. It'll show additional information to help you complete the task. Hit space to pause, non-pause. Okay, so we're starting in 1950 as well. Let's take a look around. All right, so this is exactly the map we played before, but how different are things? Oh, that's just the region, okay. Okay, so that little tutorial where they told us about the town and stuff, that's different. Let's take a look at the roads. Roads look cool. I wish there were like a, maybe a barrier up or something. It would actually be, it would look really nice if there were actually guardrails. That would look real good. You're getting Transport Fever vibes? Yeah, very much so. But this is Industry Giant 4.0. I think this game's been around since like the mid-90s, the whole Industry Giant series. But it's certainly looking a little more like City Skylines slash Transport Fever for sure. Little skybox there off in the background. That looks nice. It does make things look a little nice for photos. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty. Water looks good. Little pebbly beach, nice. Yeah, it looks like good. I'm not blown away, but like this is what I would want at the very least. Like this is good. Okay, let's start with what they want. Build an agricultural farm. Okay, so C, agricultural farm. So we got to build up here, I think. Yeah. Oh, before we built like up here, so they did change some things. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, I don't like that. Look at that. It tries to terraform, and when it does, it kind of leaves a shadow. That's weird. I want to build somewhere flat, though. This is definitely the type of game where you want to build things that look nice too. And in order to do that, you might have to do some terraforming. Do we have options for that? Let's see. Company, vehicles, line, construction. Production chains, roads, and rails. Okay. Well, I don't see an option for that yet. So we rotate a building with Q and E. Bum, 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 bum. All right. I don't know where we should put this. What I really don't want is to like build it so it looks really weird. Oh, it looks kind of like they. Oh, you know what? They're kind of hinting, hey, build up here. That little windy road there. They're like, hey, pal, build over here. Okay. All right, pal, I'll build here. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like connecting to the farm also creates some sort of a blue highlight. I wonder if that's a range on how it can, how the distance for the farm to be able to harvest from fields. Building construction mode. Construction costs are incurred when constructing buildings. Buildings cannot be built if the account balance becomes negative as a result. Okay. In addition, the zone restrictions must be observed. Zones valid for construction are highlighted. If construction is not possible, the reason is displayed in the information next to the mouse cursor. Buildings cannot be built on zone boundaries. Okay, so we can't build here, and we can't build here because a building does not match requirements. Okay, well, I wish you would tell me what the requirements are. Nice music in this game. By the way, this is the loudest the volume is in the game. Like, literally. Yeah. They need to turn the game music up. Like, I can't turn that up anymore. Alright, so let's build here. Wait, there's a road on the... Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so there's a road to go in and out. But, So maybe we should build here? I just want things to look nice, you know? We, after all these years, need a game that looks like this or Transport Fever 2 that has open TTD's level of, like, not competition, but, like, multiplayer. So you can play, like, with friends and learn and stuff. What's up, Brant? Welcome, dude. We'll build here. There. So I wish we could like smooth that out a little bit. I don't know if there's a button to. I hope there's a button to raise and lower the elevation of buildings before we put them down. And terraforming, so we can kind of smooth things out. It's a very nice thing, like in Transport Fever, for example, to build a, you know, like you build a train tunnel and then you can kind of smooth and raise the land around it so it looks nice. I don't want to do that yet. I want to build a road. Vehicles, company, construction. Oh, roads are here. Okay. We got roads, large road, and dirt road. Curve too sharp. Is there a way to adjust curvature? Now, I hope there's also a way to just simply upgrade roads. I don't like that. See, that's what I'm talking about. You get these weird, like, ravines. So can we upgrade a road easily? Doesn't look like you can build over a road, and I don't see an option to upgrade a road yet. We'll see. Oh, and there's seasons for these routes too, right? The farm's not going to be able to work year round, so we're going to have to figure that out too. And then if I could delete... I want to delete these routes because I don't want them at the moment. Okay, we'll delete that for now. Okay, so we got to build the agricultural farm still. So we just got to on pause. Oh, there we go. Farm constructed. Well, not quite, but it's getting there. All right, your first agricultural farm has been established. Good. Boom, 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 boom. Hold on. All right. Lots of stuff. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Well, the trucks will. And so I guess we'll the trains because they need railroads. All right, a farm has been established. Let's set up your first production. Open the factory window by clicking on the agricultural farm you just built, and then select the production tab. Here you'll find an overview of the active production lines of the industrial building. On-packaged fruit are grown on the fields. To be able to add a production line, you must first place 5 fields around the agricultural farm by clicking the place field button. Okay, so I think it goes through the farm to be able to build those, but this has to be constructed first. D-Pad Dad, welcome back. Thank you for the 8 months. Appreciate it. Okay, let's keep building then. And then I think we're done with that one. Okay, so we built the farm. Let's take a look at the farm. Got a big old water tower here. Oh, that is cool. All right, so it does build a through road. I was hoping that it wouldn't be like a stop and turn around thing. So that's cool. So we got a greenhouse here, a couple of barns, storage area for I was going to say, oh yeah, are those round bales? That looks like cotton. That doesn't look like hay. Some pallets. What is that? Yeah, maybe wool. It could be wool or something like that. I don't know. Some big old grain elevators. Pretty trees. A little well there. Quarters for the workers. All right, nice. And so to build our farms, I don't see anything attached there. Production line. I guess we'll do it in the upper left. Build 5 fields around the agricultural farm. Open the window by clicking on the agricultural farm. Go to the production tab. Oh, here, place fields. Place 5 fields in the marked vicinity of the agricultural farm and add a production line for on-packaged fruit. In the agricultural farm's production tab, click on add production. In the right window, select on-packaged fruit. Select the parameters so that 1,200 on-packaged fruit are produced each year. And then I assume we can rotate this too. Okay. All right, I like how the farms have some supporting buildings to them and that they're not just like a blank dirt square. Which also would be cool, you know, if you could like click and drag an area. But at least building each of the farm plots kind of helps you to keep track of how much is going to be produced. So you'll know the difference between producing 6 versus 12 or whatever. Okay, chat, this has to be perfect. Or at least pretty damn close. Oh, now there's no buildings. Well, I guess maybe the buildings are here depending on what you build. Like if we were putting sheep here, there'd probably be buildings and a fence. But since this is just going to be, what, vegetables? Fruit. So it could just be apple trees or something. Oh, pravdu dobre. Yeah, that looks nice. All right, done with that. So in the right window, select on packaged fruit. Ah, okay. So select on packaged fruit. And then set the parameters so 1,200 are produced a year. Well, that looks to be 2,000. What if we do 1,200? Okay, so it lowers the efficiency. So we're probably not hiring as many workers because the demand is not as high, so we're not hiring as many workers to meet a demand that doesn't exist. Hit apply at the top of the window. Not there. Okay. All right, so that should be done too. Oh, popped up with a few things there. Construct a grocery store. Grocery store can be found under the Shops tab of the construction menu. Place the grocery store inside the Rudelfing town zone. You successfully created your first production line. Once the next production batch cycle starts, you'll see the green bar and the production line entry starting to fill up. When it's full, your first on-packaged fruit will be ready to be transported. In the meantime, you should build a grocery store to sell the fruit to the citizens of Rudelfing. You can find it under the Shops tab in the construction window or by pressing V. Now that the fields have been built, you can create a production line by clicking on the Add Production and selecting on-packaged fruit in the window to the right. You can now edit the production parameters. Storage overload fees are expensive, so aim to only produce what you actually need. A production amount of 1,200 on-packaged fruit per year should be enough for now. Once you've configured the production line to your liking, press the apply button at the top. Okay, we did that already. Okay, so we've got the farm done and the fields producing. Oh, and now the buildings are here. This is kind of set to be orchards-ish. You think those look like beehives? Oh, these things. Oh, yeah, you could be right. Maybe. Okay, so now we got to build a grocery store in town. We got to build a little grocery store. I like this part, by the way. We can be in charge of not supplying the town, but building like our own industry through it. Transport fever, when you transport stuff, I guess you're transporting to hundreds of businesses at a time in a city. But here you get to make those businesses, so that's cool. And maybe we'll build the store. I feel like that blue line is some sort of range. However, imagine living in this house, and then your grocery store is just at the corner, just past the bus stop over here, and you're like, no, that's too far. No, dude, that's too far. And this isn't a highway or anything that we could build on. It's just basically a boulevard or an avenue. Just a 4-lane, 2-directional road. But let's build it nice. Music's good, dude. I just want to be able to play it louder. I think it's still a better soundtrack than City Skylines 2. That's good enough for me. All right, let's build that grocery store. Grocery store constructed. Grocery store is built and ready to sell goods. We need to set up transportation line to deliver unpackaged fruit to the grocery store. Go to build the truck depot. Can be found in the roads tab. The trucks will return to the depot after completing their tasks, so choose the location wisely. So we could build a trucking company in town. Or we could build it up here at the agricultural farms. We'll call this Mango Fields Farm Co. There we go. And then a truck depot. Oh, that's a gargantuan building. It's a pretty big old town. Dollar General, that's what we should build. What's up, Tawana? Good to see you. Hey, what's up, comp gamers? Hello to you. Are there any trains in this? Yes, this game does have trains. We will be, I think once we're done with this grocery store thing, we build trains. And I played so far this is pretty similar. There are some differences to the early access playtest we got. And there's some noticeable and nice changes here, but we'll have to see how trains and things work too. So basically, I think this demo was made off of feedback from people who played the playtest. There was like kind of I shouldn't say early access, but it was a playtest. This game will be going into early access in like a week. And we'll probably showcase that because I would like to see multiplayer in this game. If I could get a couple keys to play multiplayer with Elmox, this would be perfect because he loves, and so do I, these production chain games. But even more so, he loves trains. And I think, most industries that are on the scale of which this game portrays, though you can use trucks and, tractor trailers and things like that, everybody wants to build trains. It's so cool to build a big old train line. But trucks and vehicles like that are still necessary. Hundo 10. Actually, let's build here along the highway. Because, it's a big old highway. Oh, we'll build right here. I just don't know if there's a way to upgrade the roads. Like this is clearly an off-ramp, but it's dirt. Oh, also that. Also that. I don't like me that. Truck depot has been built and is waiting for your first trucks. For this, you're going to have to set up a transport line. Make sure that the buildings that you built in the previous steps are connected to each other via road. Okay. To build roads, open the roads tab in the construction menu or press G. Oh, okay, that's nice. A shortcut for that. Let's see. Open the lines menu by pressing L, and then add a new road line button. Okay. And you can hear the... Oh, there you go. There's your trucks. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay. But yeah, okay. That right there, gonna be getting some air. That may as well just be a brick wall. Well, those smoothing tools are important. Okay, so it also asked me if these were connected via road 2. I don't think the farm fields need to be connected to roads because they just had to be placed in the circle of the farm. But I think we're okay there. Let's go to... Make sure all your buildings are connected via road tool. I think we did that. Let's unpause. Because this is just going to have to complete that. I think it'll say 1. No. Alright, let's build a new line then. We'll try that. So we'll make a new road line. And we'll call this... sending our fresh fruit to the grocery store, so we'll call it that. Oh, and then it trails off. Whenever you have a huge bar like this of open space, I just called this fresh fruit grocery store. You can see it doesn't take up the whole panel, and then it just gets trailed off with the ... That's annoying. Is this a competitor for Transport Fever or a different vibe? No, this is both. It's like different but the same. A lot of this has to do with seasonal work, which is actually kind of cool. So we're going to have to add stops, so we'll go to the farm. And then we'll go to the grocery store. Not sure. Thanks for the gift bomb for chat. Thank you very much for the support. Alright, so we want them to pick up unpackaged fruit. And drop that off there. Okay, so that's very Anno-like. Nice. And do I have to buy trucks or anything? Yeah, we do. Okay. But let me figure out what it's asking me to do. Make sure all your buildings are connected via road, okay? This is giving me an alert. Production cannot start during batch. I think that just means it's not in the right season. Oh yeah, they're growing fruits. Okay. But we did start in the middle of June. Add stops and select products. Okay. Agricultural farm and then grocery store in that order. We did that too. Okay, so good. All that's completed. The new transport line has been created. Select the truck depot to determine which vehicles will be used. Oh, we're going to buy some trucks now, brother. Hell yeah. All right. Select the truck depot. Select the truck depot you built in the previous step. Add the agricultural farm, grocery store stops. Oh, we did this already. Add the grocery store, yep. Okay, we did that too. Unless I didn't accept it. But it does look like it's accepted. So we're going to pick up 100 fruit from the farm and then deliver it. Now I wonder, is 100, can we adjust, is that 100 per truck? Select truck depot. Oh, okay, so we also have to select what depot will supply the trucks. There we go. Okay. We'll call this one Tucker Hat Trucking. Alright, Tucker Hat, brother, yeah. Cool. Alright, so now we got that locked in. And then, yeah, Open TTD vibes for sure. Yep, it's good. It's a good game. Open TTD. It's still good because like nobody's even attempted to try to do 3D modern graphics and multiplayer on that kind of a scale. I don't want to buy trucks, though, until they tell me to do that. I think I could just on pause and it'll work. Okay, yeah, all right. You created your first transport line. You can always go back and add more stops or products to be transported by going to the lines menu and clicking industry or shop. Okay, so we can do multiple stops, multiple pickup points. That's good. What's up, Lord Von Goose? Welcome back. And Nerdapalooza, good to see you. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see. Of course, nothing is actually going to be transported without vehicles, which you'll need to buy a signing a vehicle contract. Okay, to do so, click on your truck depot, purchase vehicles. Here you can configure the parameters of your vehicle contract. For now, sign a contract to buy 6 of any type. Okay. We want them to go to Tucker Hat Trucking. Type. Well, I guess we'll go with the top one because the... No? Something's going weird here. Tucker Hat Trucking, purchase vehicles. There we go. Purchase at Tucker Hat. The first one because it holds 100. The Mac A20. And we're shipping like 100 at a time, so I guess that makes sense. And then we needed to buy... Did they say 6? At least 6, okay. And then there's delivery time too, so if you... Oh, there's a discount if you... Okay. So typically in these games you would get a vehicle right away, but here you can have them deliver it right now or wait up to 60 days, to which you'll get a discount. So if you want it now, it adds a 14% increase. Or you can wait. Well, how much money do we have? 29 million bucks? I think we can get them now. All right, that's done too. All right, vehicles bought, that's it. Now you own your first small fleet of trucks, which will start to transport products in your first transport line. Line will automatically request trucks for the contracted depot to transport the selected goods. All you have to do now is wait for the fleet, or for the first unpackaged fruit, and have... Oh, before they... Okay. So all we have to do now is wait for the first unpackaged fruit to have grown, and then our truck will automatically start transporting them to a grocery store. Okay. Before we continue, go back to the farm, take a closer look at the production tab, and notice you can add multiple production lines to an industry building, add a second production line to produce unpackaged vegetables, and set up a transport line for the grocery store. Okay, so same thing as before, but now with veggies. Nice. Yeah, Workers and Resources is outstanding. Great game. Made by a Slovakian developer. Very cool. How do I build another farm field? Oh, we got to buy the line, then we got to build the field. Okay. But what are we making here? I guess we don't pick that until after we put down the fields. Okay. All right. We'll try to build five farms here. 5 veggie farms. To make sure they're square up. Farm area is pretty big too. I think it could be bigger though. Oh, we're having a good day for sure. There we go. A little gap there, but that's fine. So add a production of unpackaged vegetables. We'll do 1,200. And then we'll set up the truck line. I wonder if the truck line... I wonder what the capacity of the depot is for trucks. Like 100 trucks, 1,000 trucks, 2 trucks. Oh, there's a little truck wash. That's cool. Fuel station for the trucks. Apparently everybody drives a car from the 20s and 30s. No, it's the 50s. All right, let's set up that truck route. So now we got to do another line. So another road line from the farm to the grocery store. And this is, what do we call the first one? Fresh fruit grocery store. Okay. And then we'll transport the fresh fruit. I mean, vegetables. Like truck depot, Tucker Hat. Accept that. And then so wait a minute. I don't think we need to assign trucks to a vehicle. I think that I think this truck depot can automatically take care of the jobs. We just need to supply it with trucks. So contrary to what we do in like Transport Fever, where we assign, you know, you assign vehicles to a line, here we've assigned a truck depot to jobs, and they'll dispatch the trucks where they're needed to do that, I think. We don't need to buy like another 6 trucks. I think they'll just be able to take care of it themselves. I actually like that. The fact that we build a trucking company and then tell the trucking company, here are the jobs that will be available, do these jobs. Then they'll just have to dispatch things, the trucks, to do the things, which is cool. And then if it takes them too long to do those jobs, we just buy more trucks for the depot, which is quite neat. That's really cool. I like that. Well done. The town of Rudolfing should now be well supplied with unpackaged produce. The town's demand goes beyond produce, however. We will need to switch to the demand tab to see that they need wood shavings. It'll require a logging camp and a sawmill, a train depot to provide the trains to transport wood products, and finally a hardware store to sell the wood shavings. I think it's for fuel or something. Trains work like trucks, except they run on tracks. You can find the train depot and tracks under the rails tab in the construction menu by pressing N. Okay. Raj. So we're going to build a Big O train depot now. Okay, so here's where we're going to do our login. Or over here too. But we'll do what they say. Okay, so let's build a logging camp. Oh yeah, they want us to build all the way over there. That means we're going to have a train depot like... Well, we're going to have a Big O train bridge. But first we need a logging camp. I think we have to do the logging here, then the sawmill here, and then we have to deliver those shavings to a hardware store in the town. I guess later we'll get access to the hardware store. Oh, we may as well build the... Oh, look, okay. So the logging camp automatically comes with train connections, so we can like only transport it via train. But there must be a way to get connection via vehicles, though. Well, let's build it somewhere relatively flat. Try to make it look nice. Looks pretty square here. Pretty flat. I mean, the whole thing's like a mountainside, but... Alright, that'll do there. Alright, cool. So, build the logging camp. Add a production line for wood. Okay, we gotta wait till it's built. Man, they built really fast in the 50s. Look at this. Within like 2 days, they built a logging camp. That's amazing. I guess, you know, there were no safety standards back then. Alright, so production, we want to... Oh, we got to build little buildings for it too. Okay. This kind of reminds me a little bit of City Skylines, where you've got to build like the... You build like the main building, and then you build all the nodes around it. Okay, so let's build the logging facilities. How many do we need? 3. All right. That'll do. Let's see if there's a way to connect this via a road. There is a small road connection there too. I don't even know if we need this to be connected via road though. Like, I don't know if people need to get to the... We're going to pretend like people need to get to the sawmill. So I'm going to build a railroad after the road. Let's build the road first. It might not be needed, but it's still a cool idea to connect it. And I think there's a way to elevate these roads and stuff too. I remember we fought with this last time, where the road tool is a little fun. Like, it tries to build bridges and stuff where we might not want one. I think there was a way to adjust elevation of roads. Let's see. Road menu G. Ah, here we are. Rotate. Oh, height R and F. Okay. Oh, that'd be cool. Builds a little bridge there. Let's see how a bridge looks. So I think we need a different bridge type for dirt roads like that. That doesn't even look right. I built that all in one piece, and this looks completely disconnected and, and separate. This should be different. Oof. Oh, that's interesting. The game kind of changed the layout of the road to better fit the pathing. That was interesting. Alright, well that looks a little better. There should be some pretty dangerous twists and turns there. I like that. Okay. Yeah, now we're building those little saw mills or whatever. Okay. We're going to produce wood. Done. Alright, train depot could be found at, well, let's make sure it finishes the first tasks. Now we got to construct a sawmill. Then we'll connect the two, so step 1 is done. There we go. Now we need a sawmill. Looks like we can build that over here. I'd like to build that near the trucking company. And then I guess it'd be easier to have the trucks go into the into town rather than the train. And I think we'll build it down here. Alright, and then we'll build a nice train bridge too. When there's a train depot we'll need. We'll get to that shortly. Oof. Yeah, so we're gonna have to build a bridge that away. That's incredibly steep no matter where we build it. Let's build a flat railroad and we'll try to connect. Oh, there we go. That's a little better. Okay, so that bridge would look cool. Oh, that's going to look great. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. That's cool. Very picturesque, chat. Now, I wonder if in this game, I'm not sure, but we're in June of 1950, so I wonder, or I believe there is transitional, like, summer to winter, but I wonder if we'll get fall colors and stuff, because that'll look great. All those different tree leaf colors. We'll build something like that eventually. One bridge is fine. Now let's stop that there. And then I don't think we really have a choice other than to build this crazy bridge out of there. Because I mean, look at that. The lumber mill sits up so high. So unfortunately, that's just going to have to be what it be. Okay, but now we get to build a cool looking train bridge. So let's build in reverse again. I think we'll connect on the right side. That's crazy. A double bridge? I'm not gonna question it too much. Obviously, this is just a demo, and the game itself isn't even completed, as it'll go into early access. But obviously, we want more for trains, more stuff for trains. Okay, so now we also need a train depot. So this will work like the trucking depot. Hmm. $4 million for that big boy. Damn. In an area called the Lump. Hideous. Absolutely hideous. But it counts, so we'll go with that. Yeah, a lot of Transport Fever 2 vibes on this one. I think, honestly, if there's ever going to be any future Transport games, I think they're going to all have to look like Transport Fever 2, because that's what a game like that's going to look like with modern graphics, you know? Like, I think if there was a Transport Fever game, it would either have to look somewhere between Transport Fever or City Skylines. Hell, even Transport Fever 2 looks a little like City Skylines. It really does. It controls differently, but, I mean, we're going to get a lot of games, I think, that are going to look similar but play much different, because this is what it's going to look with it being 3D. Okay, we need to sign a vehicle contract for a train. Oh, it's not done building yet. Now it is, so let's buy ourselves a train. We'll call this the Elmox Train Depot. He loves his train. Wait, we'll call it... Yeah. Ah! Jeez, I can't spell today. There we go. Fingers were on the wrong keys. Vehicle 0, so let's buy one. And then types. We'll buy the small one. Oh, it's the same locomotive, but different wagons, yeah. You can do a EMD GP7 4 or 8 wagon. And I'm assuming it shows flatbeds, but maybe it would equip the train with whatever is appropriate. Also, we're buying 5. Do we really need 5 trains? It just says to buy a train. We'll go with 1. And we'll do it right away. Alright, cool. Set up a transport line for wood. Alright. So we want to go from the train depot to... the sawmill. Now that's weird. The sawmill didn't glow green or blue or whatever. We'll have to see if it gives us an error message. Error 1. No depot selected. Ah, okay. That should clear. Yep, okay. 3 warnings. It's telling us it's out of season, so that's fine. Add a production line for wood shavings. Oh, we gotta wait till the sawmill. Oh, that's why the didn't show up blue. The sawmill's still building. Okay. Okay, so we'll call this one. The Three Finger Sawmill. Will you play the Dragon Scale Monastery demo? Exclamation point scheduled to see what we'll be up to. I've been trying to take time, like yesterday, to record a bunch of videos for that. So what's going on right now is for the next, well, basically a few days on Steam now, until like Sunday or Monday, the Steam Next Fest is going on. There's a ton of free demos, a lot of which will be ending at the end of the week. And some will carry past that, but I don't know which ones. So I'm going to try to play all the games that are management, building, industry, simulation. I'm trying to find all those games and record them so I can put out videos this week and next. Typically, we're putting out, I mean, honestly, folks, there's probably like 14 different games that look great. And I'm going to, try to do as many as I can and put them out over the next 2 weeks. But then we've also got other releases this week, too, like Citadelum comes out tomorrow. I want to put out a video on that. We've got the new Call to Arms, Gates of Hell, Ostfront Airborne DLC coming out soon, so I want to put out a video on that. So we got limited time demos. We got, like, releases to cover. Not to mention, it's also super busy releases because we're in the middle of the, the hardcore gaming season where pretty much from the beginning of this month, even before in September, till the end of the year, like September, November, October, November, December, just booked packed. I mean, we got next month we got Planet Coaster 2, we've got Farming Simulator, we've got Microsoft Flight Sim. Never before have I seen so many games be available at the same time. I mean, it's going to be big. At least for us, That's what we like to do here, and it's a big year. Every year is a big year, but it's another big year. Okay, wood shavings. Did they say how much? Nope. And then construct a hardware store to sell our hardwood. There it is, hardware store. I guess we'll put it over here. Try to build a little longer road. Oh, that's interesting. So the game has city streets with sidewalks and street lamps and stuff, and then it has regular roads. We can't build city streets. I wonder if these cities will grow and then build their own roads like in other games. It might. I suspect yes. But they probably can't grow outside this district. So it'll probably fill in the whole map and then start building upwards. And then we'll call this one call this one the Home Depot. The Home Depot. Oh, look. Wow, that's an interesting car from the 50s. Anyway, all right. So time to set up wood shavings. Oh, we'll need a road here too so the trucks can get to this location. And not quite. There we go. That's a little more preferable there. Yeah, that looks cool. Another thing I wish we could do is put down decorations. It is nice when you can, you get all this blank land, and it's nice when you can plop down a couple trees or bushes or whatever, just to kind of make it look like it's been here before. My mouse cursor has disappeared. Why? Oh, there it goes. Oh, you can see. Oh, you can see my other my other saves from the early access. All right, mouse cursor is back. Okay, so now a road line from the wood shaving place to the hardware store. Okay. What are we waiting on? Set up a truck transport line to transport wood shavings from the sawmill to the hardware store. We did do that. Did I not save it? Sawmill to Home Depot. Oh, I gotta select the depot. We'll need the Tucker Hat Depot. There we go. Perfect. Production complete. Great work. The town will soon have all of its demands satisfied. As the town grows, you'll notice that additional demands will appear, and they'll ask for packaged fruit and packaged vegetables alongside their unpackaged variants. Oh, so they're going to want both. Okay. Yeah, the Twin Pines Mall, exactly. Did I mean to misspell depot? Yes. Depot. Depot. To produce these goods, you'll need to establish a food processing plant. Use what you learned to set everything up. Okay, great. Oh, and there comes the trucks to haul planks. Sweet. Okay, I really like how the depot will take care of everything for us, because then that means the trucks will really have like no downtime. Like when the farming is over for the year and it's winter time, then they'll all be just transporting. Either they'll be sitting in the depot because not as many of them are needed, or they'll be going to haul wood shavings. All right, so let's start from the top. Food processing plant, then. I guess we'll unpause things now. We have food processing plant. And that can only be connected via road. Whoa. I can't even... Oh, yeah. We could barely squeeze that into that location. Let's put another industry here. Not, Never mind. I'll put it like this then. Okay, so to produce packaged goods, you need to create carton packaging, which is produced in the sawmill. Oh, okay. Okay, so we can split a production line. Is that based on time? Oh, yeah. So they'll produce wood shavings for a while, then stop, then make something else. And the trucks will take some time to likely grab all that stuff, and it'll take them many trips to do. So in the spring and summer, we can make wood shavings, and in the autumn and winter, we can turn some of those into like the little crates. Interesting. Honestly, this demo is much better than the early access or the playtest. This just feels better somehow. I don't know how. We sure as hell didn't get this far in the playtest. Cool. All right. Add a production line for wooden planks. Well, it says to add a production line, but then it tells us we can split. So we'll add a line, then split it, I think. We need to make wooden planks. And then once we've made a bunch of planks, since we won't... That's neat. Okay, so the sawmill can make the planks, and then it can stop the production of the planks, and then use those planks to make something else. Without even having to transport it away. That's cool. But then how do we change that? How do I change that? Or maybe that's not how it works? It says to remove. Oh, okay. Well, they're making cartons, so that implies that they're actually making cardboard. I was picturing it being like a crate, like you know, like a box, but made out of little pieces of planks rather than like a whole thing. But okay, whatever. So then the truck should be able to bring the cartons to the... We're going to have another set of trucks bringing cartons to the food factory. Other trucks bringing food to the food factory. Then the factory will put them together. Then we need another set of trucks to bring those to the store. Wow. All right. So that should be done up to that point. All right, this is getting rather interesting. Now, I wonder in multiplayer if people can, like, play together in the same company. Would be interesting to have, like, a rail-only guy. Okay. Yep, so we're going to transport cartons. I think we should probably buy some more trucks. That's a drop? Uh-oh, what did I say? Okay, okay, so we're going to transport boxes. Let's buy 6 more trucks. Well, maybe not. Maybe we'll hold. Set up a truck transport line to transport unpackaged fruit and vegetables. So we got to give them both. They want both fresh fruit and vegetables and packaged. That's interesting. Now I need another line. Do unpackaged fruit. Another line. to do on packaged vegetables. And another line to take those. Oh, damn. Yeah, we're gonna have to do it twice, aren't we? So they're gonna pick up fruit. Wow, this is getting complicated. And then, well, what I mean by complicated is I'm gonna have to. I guess you don't have to label them because it does at least mark what they're transporting, but it doesn't say where. So it might be a good idea to name your lines, because if you have, eventually you're gonna have like 6 sawmills, you know, like line 1 through 7 or something, and it's gonna be like, wait, what goes where? So let's add one more. So again, the Tucker Hat Depot. Also feel like there should be a drop down here. I click here and there's no drop down. I gotta like physically click on the depot. The first one was hauling fruits. Now the second one could haul packaged vegetables. Cool. And then we have to add production lines for those things. Yo, Pixel, thanks for the bit. So packaged fruit, boom. Packaged vegetable, boom. All right, hopefully that's all good. Do we not have one? Set up a transport line to transport unpackaged fruit and vegetables from the agricultural farm to the processing plant. So there's vegetables going to the processing plant. And there's fruit going to the processing plant. So that's done. Set up a truck transport line to transport packaged fruit and vegetables. Oh, do they mean a 2-in-1? Wait, maybe we could do 2-in-1s. We have 2 production lines. Okay, we could try a 2-in-1. And then we'll just get rid of the other line. That will do both. Ah, that's what it's looking for. It's looking for a line of both. Okay. So we can double down. So I wonder if that means that I would hope that if there's like 50 fruit and 50 vegetables at the farm, that a truck doesn't just load up with 50 fruit and then leave and then come back for 50 vegetable. Hopefully you could do mixed cargo on trucks, which would be great. And then that kind of lowers the complexity of things. So we can get rid of these 2. And then we could do a mixed line. So that's cool. But we'll have to see if it works the way we want it to work. Or would prefer it to work. So we're going to pick up fruit and vegetable. Aye, nice. Cool. All right, food processing plant completed. Nice work. We've set up all the production lines available in the tutorial. Check all the error warning messages to make sure no errors have crept in. Oh, there's 11 of them, it says. You can use these warnings to identify problems in your productions or transport network at any time and fix them immediately. Okay. Not enough vehicles in the depot. Okay, so the throughput is limited. So they're asking us to buy some more trucks. Well, let's buy another 6, I guess. And then we will buy them right away. Yeah, you could do the extendo trailer, but yeah, we'll just keep it to the regular trucks. We'll see if that clears out the errors. Wait, now it shows a fall leaf for fall? July 7th is fall, apparently. Let's see. So I think, chat, we might possibly get access to this game before it's launched too. So even though we're taking a look at the demo today, this game is coming out in a few, like, about a week. So luckily, when we get access to the full game, we've got the tutorial already kind of done. So I wonder how long it takes for these to... Wait, unable to load. Why? Oh, maybe it's because there was nothing there. Maybe a lot of these errors fix in time. Oh, wait, where's the train, dude? We built a train. We don't even see the train. There's the train. Hell yeah. Oh, wait. We built a rail track from the logging camp to the sawmill, but it automatically made a double track. I don't really feel like there's any sort of like rail management in this, like no signals, no junction. Power through, baby, power through. Well, it looks like there's a lot of logs there to me. Nothing? Oh boy. Transport and sell 3 specific goods. And grow a city to 100. Is that like population or something? Oh, they're not even really requiring those things yet. They only want unpackaged fruit and vegetables for now. We could also build another farm. Oh, cool. Alright, that's cool. We got the crops growing. We got like corn. Looks like there, and then apple trees or whatever. Yeah, that's nice. Have you got the right carriages? We don't get to choose. It looks like it'll just... It's one of those games where the train, I think, upon its arrival, will just automatically, magically get whatever it needs. Because when we buy a train, you're just buying the number of wagons for it. So it's like either 4 or 8. But it's 1950 right now, so I also imagine there could be maybe electric trains available in the future, and maybe different types of industry trains somehow. The guy's... Oh, okay. He's only hauling 16 out of 100. All right, so it was probably a good idea to get the smaller trucks. Oh, man, it would be cool if the trailers actually... Or the trucks backed into the loading zone. Oh, cool. The trucks stop at the lights, too. So I guess I had the game paused for most of the time, so everything's kind of just getting started. But now I'm just seeing a problem with, like, products missing. And that could just be because we're working through the year. It takes a while for all these things to get stacked up. So chat, the developers during this stream have also emailed me. I just was checking. We got an email from them, and they said that they're going to give us keys for a competition, which I assume what they mean is to play the game in multiplayer and compete with other people like in a game. So, chat, what we could do, for those of you who are interested, is we could play this on release day or whenever we get access. I could give a bunch of keys out in the chat, but there would have to be rules where it's like, okay, I'm going to give away some random keys, but the rules are like only claim the key if you're going to play that day. And then that way, when the game launches into early access, me, Elmox, Uthris, and all you guys, we'll see how many keys we get, could all play against each other then. That could be cool. So if that sounds like it'd be interesting to you, I would recommend then download the demo and play this tutorial so you know what to do. And then, or just play the demo, which has the tutorial. And then when we play on the day we get access, I can give you guys keys. You get a full game, and then you can come on and play multiplayer with us for a little while, and we'll kind of see how it goes. Oh, that sounds pretty good. I think that sounds fun. So I'm not seeing any like products being made yet, but I just believe it's seasonal. Oh, the game also has global events. Ooh. But maybe it'll be something like fuel costs go up or down. So how much is this produce? Oh, okay, so production's up. Can I like make more? I think we need more wood. Oh, here. So we can see how much it's making. So right now we're in the fall. You can see that when this green bar loads up, it'll have produced goods. So every one of these little squares is when it produces goods, but it takes time to do that. So it creates like a batch, as they said. I feel like that makes sense for farming, and that might make sense for like a factory for like, you know, baked goods or something. Like the food factory, maybe it'll take them time to bake bread or something and create enough of it to where it can be shipped. But for the logging camp, it should be a constant, like, I don't know. I guess what it simulates is cutting down the logs, loading them up onto trailers, bringing them over to the actual depot. Because like here's our little logging camps here. So they're cutting down trees, loading them up, and then shipping them over here, and then stacking them up. So okay, that makes sense. It is cool how things kind of go in waves. Like nothing's done immediately. Can I add more? Oh, it looks like we have 500 in total now. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh. This can only store 3,000. So how much does that train haul? That'd be another good thing to learn too. 800. Okay. So about 4 train hauls will haul all that stuff. Money goes faster when you're having fun. True. Hey, well, but look, now we're making $0. Okay, that could be because we started a new month. Must keep track of it monthly. I got excited because I was like, oh, wow, we broke even. Is Nicholas here? I don't know if Nicholas would like this type of game. It's got trucks. He loves those. Got some train, got some logging. Oh, and look at that. The train. Oh, that's beautiful. The trees are changing color. I remember that from before. They do change. That's outstanding. Very nice. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. My main games are Civ and management games. Nicholas has 10 million hours in SnowRunner and ATS. I guess those are management games too. They're logistics. Oh, that bridge though. Ugh. Chad, look at that bridge. Yeah. It needs to look more like this. That's nice. Oh, look at that too. That little bump. Ugh. 2025 people, there should be ways. There needs to be a way in these games to blueprint a bridge and then like be able to click on the bridge and then raise and lower its altitude and make some other connections and things like that. Is there a way to upgrade an existing farm or camp rather than expanding the number of production lines? Well, production lines, I guess, are the upgrade. Because I could make another production line here at the farm, but we have to pay for it, which makes sense because you would have to pay to like plow these fields and cultivate them or whatever, and it would just make more in general storage. So if I wanted to, we'd have to make one more fruit and one more vegetable, which probably would be good. We are transporting quite a bit of that. All right, let's give it a try. Let's add more fruit and vegetable, and then we'll add more trees. What is that line? Is that the... Oh, that's the regional border. Okay. All right, so we'll change that to unpackaged fruit. Good music in this one, though. Oh, we can only do 3 production chains, though. What I could do... Oh, we can only add 3. Why not more? We can split it, though. It's a good idea to have 1 full fruit, 1 full vegetable, and then 1 full... Well, 1 split. We'll do a couple of months of fruit, couple of months of vegetable. Other than that, we're gonna have to build another one. So I think we should be able to go well beyond that. There's nothing that should be stopping us from utilizing all that space. Can a factory be upgraded? No. That can only do so many production lines too. So it looks like everything gets only 3 lines. Bum, 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 bum. All right, well, let's add some more production lines. I'll add 3 more forests. And can I bulldoze trees? No. Only nodes. But I mean, this is a beautiful rail crossing here. Hopefully we get more options to make our lines look good. Because, you know, I mean, if you're going to make a game look nice like this with full colors, which I don't think Transport Fever even does that. That'd be amazing if it did that. This one would have an advantage there. Oh, we could also increase it. Oh, okay, we can increase efficiency too. Costs more, but okay. That was something we did at the farm too, is lowered the efficiency. But now let's make it make 2,000. Because we're sending some to the town, some to the factory. That's good enough. Okay. Transport and sell 3 specific goods. Yeah, you can hold shift to scroll faster. Yep. Okay, so now we're down to 9 errors from 13. Good. Looks like a big problem now is just related to wood. Oh, there we go. So that's how logs look, huh? They're in a boxcar? Hopefully in the early access version or in the future we get something other than generic boxcar 1 for cargo. It's always nice when you can see what it is. So that'll be cool, chat. We'll see how many player multiplayer this will have. Let me check real quick. I'm going to tab out and see what the full game will have. For the hold on, Chief. Okay, so what it says here for this game for early access is single player. Although they did say that they would give me keys for multiplayer. And it does say multiplayer on the menu. So I'm not sure if it'll be multiplayer at launch. I thought so, because that's what they said in their email. Or implied. We'll have to see. We'll put our news specialist on it. We'll put triple N on it. The Nicholas News Network. Now we're losing almost $500,000. Okay, errors went from 9 down to 6. So we're doing things. We're doing things. The grocery store is earning us 0 per year, 0 profit. What about the hardware store? How the hell we're not making any money at all? I mean, the trucks are still bringing stuff, aren't they? Well, that has nothing. One of them did, though. I think I'm going to wait a little bit and see if we go back. Oh, it's winter now. Now we'll see snow. It does look colder out. It looks to be... Yeah, everything seems to be related to wood. Even the food factory needs wood for the cartons. So I do like how the trucking depot works a lot. I like how we can set up lines, just a bunch of jobs for it to do, and then dispatch can figure out when to send those trucks or where to send those trucks. That is cool. Because, you know, in Transport Fever it was all by line, and if a truck had too many jobs, you know, it would just be overwhelmed. And if it didn't have enough, then, you just have an empty bus or truck driving around doing nothing. But here, it gives you at least a little bit of time for something to get stacked up and full and then go do the job. Oh, you think there's a request to build bears in the game? Mm-hmm. You would like that, wouldn't you, chat? Oh, underground visibility. Okay, tunnels and things. Oh, that's cool. An overlay for storage. Nice. Okay. Looks like the stores have that too. Oh, good. Looks like a couple of the trucks are coming in 100% loaded. Nice. Hopefully we are able to turn a profit now. Oh, there you go. Trucks actually have some stuff on them. All right. Building level. Shop utilization. 37%. 124%. But they really want those wood shavings. The other warning is about the batch production, yeah. Where was that? The sawmill. I don't think that matters. These should be producing the same thing year round. Oh, no, we split. Alright, the music in this game is great. Oh, and it's wintertime. Beautiful. I like this chill tunes. So now all the thing that's required, the only thing that's required for this town to grow is to get them fruits and veggies. Oh, look at that. Alright, that's awesome right there. The tracks in the snow like that of the vehicles driving, that's great. And even on the roads. That's cool. Very real looking. That's good. Alright, how's the wood doing? $1,900, good. But now we might need another train. I think that train can only hold 800. We could buy 2 trains, maybe. You know, it's kind of weird, too, because it's like, I'm going to sell a train for 274,000, but all I want to do is just add 4 additional wagons onto the train. So there's no vehicle modification. You just have to buy a new one, which is weird, especially for trains. It's like here your options are train with 4 cars, same train with 8 cars. So it's like, why can't I add more? Oh, it looks like the sale price though is exactly the price of the buying price. Okay. Well, let's buy that new train. Where is he now? I think he's in the depot. Okay, so let's sell train. Sell that train. Oh. This one's delivered tomorrow. Okay. We'll have a train of 8. The hell? Oops. Well, Mox will be happy about this. I accidentally bought 6 trains. It must have been set by default to like 5 or 6. So it must default to 5. But maybe more than 1 would be good. Let's see how it does with 5. And it would be nice to see more trains on the tracks. That's really the only thing slowing us down now is we need more wood to be delivered so we can finish up the food deliveries. And they want us to sell 3 specific goods, so I guess that would be... Oh, nice. 5-star at the grocery store. I guess that's the unpackaged fruit, vegetables, and then the shavings. Not enough shavings being made. New transport fever, question mark? Well, yes. A little bit. But this will also have multiplayer, and Transport Fever needed multiplayer a long time ago. I was hoping to get it with Transport Fever 2. We've been waiting for a multiplayer game like this for a long time. I mean, we've got OpenTTD. We want something on the scale of OpenTTD, but looking like this. Because some people are a little turned off by those graphics from OpenTTD. And it's like, all right, well, fair enough, but we don't have anything better. We've got, like, you know, 10,000 railroad corporations and company games that are just railroads, but we don't have a mix. Like, I want trucks, trains. What if this game will have planes, too? But when the hell do they send the damn trains out? There's 1,900 logs sitting there. Did I assign those trains to a line? Loads per quarter. Oh, okay. So we need that to be increased like crazy. That needs to be... I don't know, all of it. Can I just put all? Yeah. Ah. That was our other issue too, is that we had the hauling quota low. to default at 100. But I guess that's fine for the trucks that we were buying because they can only hold 100. But for the trains, and we'll see how this goes. And then if we need to, we'll sell a couple trains. Oh, this is okay. So the yard does kind of reflect the fullness of the sawmill. But it's only 2,650 out of 1,600. But I think we only need maybe 2 trains running back and forth throughout the whole year. But logging is something that should and can be done year-round. Yeah, I don't think we need a road out here to the logging camp, but it looks nice. When do we get to see more Thronefall? Good game. With all the demos and with all the new stuff coming out this week, it may be a while, but I definitely wanted to showcase 1.0 of that game. That game is good. That game is really good. Alright, so let's watch the train get loaded up. That should be a full load. But it'll be those little weird green containers. Was there another train on the way? Maybe they only send out another train when the storage hits 1900. Well, that looks real cool. Yeah, lots of videos on the channel, Workers and Resources, for sure. Lots of streams, lots of videos. I've been covering that game since like day one. Like one day, the developer just blasted everybody with like an email being like, hey, we're working on this cool like city builder game. I was like, no way. A commie city builder? That doesn't sound fun. Oh, it's fun. That game's really cool. What's up, colonists? Alright, so they did send out a second train. It seems like they did that when this train was on its halfway point back to the depot. Well, the logging site. I guess the sawmill. Okay, so hopefully when the logs reach here, then that'll clear all the rest of the errors. Let's speed things up and see. Happy New Year, it's 1951. Now, hopefully that means a bunch of wood shavings. Well, they've already burned through 200. So I wonder how this is going to work, like if we had 2 logging camps here. You know, we could have this one up to capacity. We could build another one to where they're both pulling resources from the same thing at maximum capacity. We could send a train to one, then to the other to get the rest, and then come back. There should be a way to do that. That's going to be a little short, but still fine. So I don't think we need those other trains. I'll just keep 2. Down to 4. So now we're going to need the boxes to be made and then the trucks to pick up the boxes. That's going to be a while. Huh. You know what I'd like to see too is in the winter, I wonder if transportation is slowed down a little bit on the roads. I'm assuming not. It's just a visual thing, but would be interesting if the trucks had to travel slower. They're traveling at 43 kilometers an hour, and that's their top, so okay. But it's 1951. The vehicles and speed limits will probably increase over time. Alright, so I don't think there's much more I can do here other than wait to see how things go. It is interesting that it takes time for things to spool up, too. If we start delivering a ton of wood to the sawmill, it's going to take them time still to produce all the goods we've requested. And there they go. I think I should just have a separate line for this. I think I'm just going to make cartons separately. And then do planks year round. Because we're going to need planks the whole year. To make cartons the whole year, because we're making food all year. Which is winter time, you'd think we wouldn't have any food, but this still has 1,700 food remaining. But the food processing plant only has 400. But you know, once things spool up, we'll iron things out a little bit. Okay, the city's growing though. It went from 75 to 76. City builders need to add snow like this. Yeah, every game that has, you know, farming simulator and any sort of city builder and transport game in the future needs to have a gorgeous seasonal cycle. We don't need day-night cycles because days go by in an instant, so it would just be a strobe light of 24 hours. But I love the seasonal transitions. Also, I don't know how we haven't... Wait, transport and sell 250... Oh, they want us to sell wheat... Wait, no. Fruit, packaged vegetables, or wheat products. Well, that means I got to start selling wheat too then. What the hell? I thought the wood shavings would count as a good. It should say... Okay, that should be changed then and say food. Transport and sell 3 different foods. That's what it should say. Well, then that means I got to make a whole new factory. And what can we make here? I can't see without buying another line. That's annoying. Okay, now we're down to 4 errors. That's good. Storage overload. Okay. Okay. I wonder if those goods will go bad then. I think we need more trucks to transport stuff to town then. There's 48 though. 1 out of 800. Some more food needed. I wonder if we upgrade our trucks. I don't know if I have enough cash for that, really. Well, let's increase the efficiency of the sawmill. Try to get close to 150. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we've told the sawmill to produce more. Yeah, I would recommend, I mean, this is a free demo, so definitely, try it for yourself. We will be playing the full game soon enough, so we'll have to, I mean, we'll check that out when the full game drops. See what it's like. Okay, so I'm going to scale back on production, so let's do 3,000. Okay, and that also cuts down on our money being used too. But we needed to get wood at that place ASAP. Alright, cool. So, I guess what we could do is convert this to wheat under production 3. We'll have to do it later. Oh, there's plenty of stuff. Never mind. Let's try wheat. Wheat's got a long grow period, okay. So what I should do is just combine these together here. But we can't transport more than... Yeah. We should do like 33, 33, 33. Just to bring it to the town. That'll give us the 3 goods. But then we gotta wait for all the things to grow, and that's gonna take some time. Alright, so the demo has helped me to understand the tutorial quite a bit, and like the general premise of the game and how things are supposed to work. Now I hope past this, I hope there's like an actual mission where we can branch out a little bit more. Look at these convoys, brother. They're not hauling nothing, though. I wonder if they'll only load up with fruit, vegetable, and wheat if there's actually something there for all three. Do I have another town? Just one at the moment. Only one town. Oof. Okay, we only need one train now, I think. And we're close to going bankrupt. It seems like, you know, the biggest problem in this game that you're going to, and not a problem because it's a bad thing, but like the thing that you have to do, your objective, is to really plan out for these like downtimes. Because like you could build a farm and then put down a bunch of farm fields, but you're going to have to wait for those crops to grow. So you have to account for that when you build all your other factories. Because then if you're going to, I mean, right now all we're doing is basically making fruits and vegetables and putting them into boxes. And that's taking time. Oh, that's cool. That looks nice. All right, so we just need that growing period to be done. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. All right, so it looks like we've finally got one season of growth there. All right, so here comes the trucks. Hopefully they load up. Oh, that's great. Love that. Love that. Okay. That's game of the year status right there. The fact that these vehicles pull up and line up like that's outstanding. They do that too in Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, but I hate that in Transport Fever where they'll pull up one at a time when there could just be a giant loading bay or something like that. That's great. Pulling up next to each other like that to load up with stuff is great, but they're not loading up, and that's a problem. Come on, boys. There's stuff here. What do we got? Oh, hell. The farm's even full. He's leaving with nothing. They should be able to bring all this to the grocery store or the food plant. Let's take a look at our lines and name these. Logging rail line. Raw food. Raw food to the food plant. Let me monitor this for a bit. Well, there is plenty of food in storage. Wait, no? Oh wait, no, wait. Oh, these vehicles. Okay, never mind. They're starting to load now. How come the other ones didn't? Okay, they are starting to load things that are in storage finally, so that's good. Vehicle capacity here is set to 99 because of the 33, but this one. Wait, what? Oh. Wait a minute. Oh. Well, regardless, these are still at 0. Okay, so this one is at 99. And then these should be at 0. Okay. Yo, Zaphras, thank you very much for the 4 months. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Okay, these alerts are now starting to turn into warnings, so that's good. And that's basically storage being overloaded. I really want to buy those Big O trucks. But I also do like having a constant trickle of supply, because we basically just have a tiny little village over here. But having like 18 Mack trucks rolling to supply that might be a little much. Might be a little much. Very nice. Cool. Now I wonder, actually I want to stop here for a second and see if there's anything else. I want to see if there's another mission or anything available to us. Early access release is October 2024. Maps will go up to 10 by 10, 80 plus good detail economic system. Okay, love the seasons, that's good. We were able to only play in this area, but we'll be able to play in 10 times that almost. But I don't see any mention of multiplayer. Okay, so it's only this for the demo, only the single player mission. Or the tutorial mission, okay. Now we have access to the playtest too, so But I'd rather play the I think this demo tutorial is much better put together than the playtest tutorial, which was a little different. Devil Dog, thank you for the 37 months. Been an awesome 3 years. You've inspired me to play a much more wider variety of games. Keep up the great streams. Thank you, dude. Thank you. No mention of multiplayer in the devlogs. Yeah, but then I get an email here. Let me just see what they say. Yeah, so they're saying we can offer keys for a competition. Well, I was just assuming that it would be direct multiplayer, but I guess not. I think that's something planned for a little bit later. I guess the competition that they implied is for, I guess, creators to like make the biggest transport network possible, but that could vary greatly based on what you want to do to, I don't know. I wouldn't want to directly compete until I actually played a full game. And I would only like to do that in multiplayer. Like, I think I would like to directly compete with people in a game, within the game, and not, like, separate. Because then, you know, sometimes you just build stuff based on what you're feeling. Like, there'll be 2 different towns, and one town will require, like, logs and steel, and the other town will require food or something. You'll be like, I've done enough food. I'm going to go do steel and wood. But maybe it's not as profitable at the beginning, and then super profitable at the end. Who knows? What is this road? Get rid of it. Now what I want to do is make pretty roads. I hope we also get a chance to... I don't see an upgrade tool here, and I hope that's added later. One of the problems here is, like, I don't see a way to, if I wanted to... Let's see if there's actually a difference here. Yeah. So the max speed on a road is 300. Dirt road is only 41. These trucks can only do 43, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't see a way to upgrade. Like, I don't think I can build over a road. Yeah. So hopefully an upgrade tool will be there eventually. I hope so. Maybe it's a competition as a raffle type. I don't know. But I still want to keep to my original plan where when this game comes out, when we all get access to it, we will, you know, we'll play together. Because the multiplayer really is the biggest appeal to me. Playing in these games alone to where you're just understanding the game and optimizing is fun. And it's certainly fun in Transport Fever. But 2 things I want is either A, multiplayer, or B, like a big O campaign. Or DLCs. Yeah, you can delete the road and rebuild it, but that's just kind of annoying. I think it would be nice to just click once and call it a day. You know, click upgrade, click road, and then just have it magically happen. Oh, mouse cursor disappeared again. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, we could totally do this. Building has overlapping collisions. There. Easy. Oh, and now my... Okay, we're good. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what happens. So we should be picking up cartons for the food factory. Only 2 trucks loaded again, so strange. But it might be set to... Mm-hmm. That's line 5. Fresh fruit and grocery. So that's interesting. We're seeing errors here. Trucks on line 8 aren't able to deliver packaged vegetables. Or rather, wasn't able to load. So fruit and vegetables aren't able to load because we're just not delivering the cartons yet. They're working on it, though, for line 5. But then here we don't even get... There's no written error here. So the error is an error, which is litigation. The cartons are being delivered. And the grocery store is unable to store wheat. Then we might be able to... And I can't buy that anymore because we'll need that... I'll need money to buy another line in order to make bread or whatever. Can we do another cut? Yeah, we could cut this up. Okay, so fruits and vegetables. Wheat products. Okay, so we can't sell wheat directly to the grocery store as I was hoping. Okay, so we'll do 2 vegetables. Well, I could be able to do this. We'll switch these to... Alright, fruit and bread, then bread and vegetable, fruit and bread, bread and vegetable. Okay. We'll see if that helps. But then we gotta switch this around. So I wasn't aware that we can't ship that. So we'll change our line, which is fine. We'll just change this to raw food. We'll remove that. 50-50. Great. Beautiful. Hopefully. Give it a test. I love how things look in winter. It really looks nice. I like it. The error is ... Yep. Not enough vehicles in the depot. Can't buy any more, though. We'll see if we can make money. Oh, back to spring. That's so nice. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's see what else we can do. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the station will also show you the lines that way. Okay. So we can modify lines based on the station, which is cool. And then if we click on that, then it'll show us the transport line as well. Whoa. Per quarter, so we're doing 50, so... Oh. Hold on. Okay, I see there's some differences here. The town supply level is 19. Storage... We can go up to 800. We might be able to do that per quarter. Okay. So these are quarterly. We'll change that one to... Okay, that's going to the food plant. So... How much is here? 1,200? Okay. Well, let's get things out of the farm. So we'll change this around a little bit. So I'll do 400 here. We have quarterly deliveries of 400. So this is what will determine how many trucks are... Dispatch will make sure that this is taken care of. So they know that they'll have to, per quarter, they'll have to send 4 trucks. Well, 8 trucks. But they'll have to send 4 for each cargo type per quarter. So it'll be 8 deliveries to the town in total. Neat. Okay, so let's do that. And then back to station. So that was... Okay, that is 400. Good. And then I want the other one to be... we'll increase it to maybe... Let's do... And the town's not even buying packaged food yet, are they? The town might need to upgrade before they do. Now we'll do 250. Oops. Or 500. Nah, 250. We'll give that a shot. Bum, bum, bum. What do you go? Yotterberry? Oh, hey. How ma do? Willkommen. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, we got a ... editor. ... You ... You audit. You... We got one. Rampant. Exactly. All right, let's check out the cardboard box delivery then. So they're delivering... Let's deliver 250 as well. And then the farm production will be 400, 250 across the board. And then, I mean, I could try to set this to be the same. What's the problem here? Not enough vehicles in depot. Okay. Oh, I see. That's on the receiving end, so it'll show receiving products too. Okay. Not just what they're making and sending out. That's cool. That you can modify it from either side. So let's do 100 and 100. Fruits and vegetable. And this is shipping too, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if that buffs that out now. So at least we got the wood problem solved. We're making cartons, shavings, and the planks needed for the cartons. All I want to do now, for me, is I don't even want to complete the goal in the upper left corner. All I want to do is zero out our money and get rid of all the errors. And I really want to buy those new trucks too, but for a town this small, I think in the playtest there was a second mission, and the second mission was, yeah. Second mission was like this on a bigger scale and with no tutorials, like 3 towns, and then just be like, okay, get out there and make money. Hey, look at this. Oh, this is cool. All right. Yeah, that's all. Oh, that's great. Okay, so the wood shavings are in kind of a like dump truck, and the food is kind of in a dry van. All right, so there is different appearances for things being loaded. I hope the same's for the train later, but I think right now they haven't finished that. Yeah, bigger maps will have bigger towns, yeah. Big map, big town. I love it. All right. Let's see what happens now. Hey, we're down to 2 and 2. Okay. And money's up by 30K. All right. Now we just got to make like 2.5 million. Opravdu dobre. Oh, look at these nice little houses too. That's a nice house. I like that house. Wait. The hell kind of a window is that? Oh. Oh. Unplayable. All right. Oh yeah, now we got a lot of issues. Oh, just not a lot of vehicles to transport everything. Start of a quarter, things are busy. Oh wait. I wouldn't even say start of a quarter, start of a month. For money. So long as every truck's loaded, we're good. Bum, 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 bum. Bow, bow, bow. Hmm. Two and two. All right, so they are getting a lot of these jobs done, but that's what. Actually, if I could take out a loan, I'll just buy some more trucks. Oh yeah, let's do that. I don't know if I could take out a $2 million loan though. What are our offers? Oof. What are these interest rates? Whoa, 10%. Nope. We're gonna have to dig out of the hole on our own. Oh boy. That ain't happening. But I will say, at least I understand now the concepts of building our own depot and rolling over the other thing. I actually want to okay, this is all good and all, but let's see if we can go to the play test real quick. If I still, oh, actually, I may have lost access to that. Let me see if there's anything else. I do like at least they show multiplayer. Like that, it'll be a thing. All right, let me quickly check, and I think the playtest is over. Yeah.
Get ready.
All right, let's watch some videos, though. I want to see more of the features for this game. Okay, so now that I've kind of gotten through the tutorial a little bit, like I was completely bankrupt, but I got it. Like I see how that works now, and that's pretty weird looking, actually. But I want to see what we can do now in the future. So we got all of our storage items there. Town in the winter time, which looks great. Autumn. Hardware store, grocery, food processor, agricultural. Same town again in spring. What looks to be maybe two no, that's one big O factory. Oh my god, those roads. Roads? No, is that... No! No, look at that. Oh, no, look at this. Rail line, that's... Oh, that's painful. Look at that. Two rail lines, kind of, one goes slightly to the side and then links up. Then there's like almost a horseshoe curve. Then there's like an intersection over what looks to be another railroad. And then it goes up like just like a ski lift, like up into the mountains. Oh my god. And then this one splits off here, which looks okay, through some other buildings. Then another one that splits off into a tunnel. This splits into a split that goes into what looks to be maybe another tunnel and then across the mountain the other way. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, let's watch the video.
Ready for the early access release.
I want to see what the early access features are going to be. Because we're going to play this, I think, in a few days. When the... like this demo was just the tutorial, and now I think we're ready for like the early access. I'm ready. My mind and body is ready. Let's see.
Get ready for the early access release of Industry Giant 4.0.
I'm ready.
Start your journey to become the next big industry giant.
I'm ready.
Get to know your customers, analyze their demand, and set up your first production line. Start small, but think big. As the CEO of your company, you are the jack of all trades. You must plan, build, and manage the whole chain from production to sale. Build industries and shops, define transportation lines, and buy vehicles that will transport your goods. Make sure everything runs smoothly and effectively. While thinking big, you must also take care of the small details. Overproduction would clog up your transport lines and waste storage space. Production and demand change during the year and over time, so plan ahead. The customer's opinion is also important. Have ample space in your stores and take care of the quality of your products. Products can spoil, break, or get outdated over time. Your customers will not come back for rotten eggs, broken furniture, or an ancient computer. If you supply a city well enough, it will start to grow. With growing cities, there will also be a growing demand, as well as new demands a city will have, creating the opportunity for you to make even more money. Expand into many different businesses and build a company that will last for decades to come. Be ready to start your adventure on October 24th this year. Industry Giant 4.0 will be waiting for you. Will you be the next Industry Giant?
Well, I hope to be. All right, so there's the demo on Steam, right? But I also noticed there was the shipping docks here behind him. And I could only imagine that seems to have a rail connect. Yeah, looks like a rail connection all the way behind, plus trucks too. So we'll have to see how ships work as well. But man, that's going to be complicated if you're going to have a huge area like a shipping dock. That's going to be crazy. You're going to have to deliver stuff there and like do a transfer. Which typically what we've seen in this game so far is things go from A to B. There's no... I don't see a transfer station or anything like that. Where maybe we could build a lumber mill or like a logging camp next to a sawmill, transport that via trucks, and then have the finished product go out via rail. But I don't think we can do that.
Look how we made it this far. Hasn't the pace been a long bit, honey?
Now wait a minute. I'm wondering. Wait. That port has to be like 1,000 meters in the air. Even in City Skylines, it's so annoying when you try to build some. City Skylines 2 has these like, it doesn't look like that much of a elevation between the water and the shoreline, and then you realize whenever you build like a fishing dock on the ledge, or like that fishing restaurant, the restaurant pier, and then you build that, and then you realize that the restaurant is like 150 meters out of the water. And it's like, okay, does it really need to be that high up? But I wonder for the port, if like port ships, like they're not showing that side of the port because, well, it kind of looks cool to see the road connected. But if you could see the distance between the water and the top of the port, it's going to be like 500 meters versus like 10 or something. And that's even a lot. The tandem trailers look cool. What I'm thinking too is that there's got to be a way to transport things to, not always to customers. I wonder if there's any other ways to transport things that don't end at the town. Like coal to a power plant, for example. Or if there's other AI industries that we could deliver things to, like steel to a shipping industry or something.
All I can say is I look like nobody, and the only thing shine like a ray from the sun. There's something people look for but never can find. I swear you're the gold I've been running for. On it like I woke up and won the tough road.
Oh, the harbors for exporting? Oh, I want to be able to build ships, though. Or buy them. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I just want to play. I want a... No matter what this is, I want it to succeed because it's multiplayer. Multiplayer transportation game, which is great. And it is cool, too, that we get to build our own factories, because we don't often get to do that in Transport Fever unless we're... There's certain things you can build, but not the raw resource stuff. Like this, for example, which looks to be, I don't know, copper mine or something. Ships will come in EA. I hope so. This says this is like Planet Zoo and City Skylines. I guess so. The
And build a company that will last for decades.
Pathing system in Planet Zoo and in Planet Coaster sucks. But The pathing system in Planet Coaster 2 is actually good. They finally fixed it. They finally fixed it in Planet Coaster 2. So I hope if we get a Planet Zoo 2, it's the same thing. We'll see. Oh no, what is this? YouTube has now extended the length of shorts to 3 minutes. Okay, so TikTok must have did something. YouTube got pissed, and so now they've copied it. That's the only way YouTube makes any changes now is if TikTok does it. That's the only way. The only way. Oh boy. All right, well, hopefully in the next few days we take a look at the early access release of Industry Giant 4.0. So that'll be October 24th, 2024. So we'll play that when it drops or when we get access to it. Then we'll play multiplayer when that drops, and then we'll take a look at any major updates in the future. So I guess coming up next, we'll take an early look at the early access for Industry Giant 4.0, but everyone should definitely try out the demo and give the game a shot for themselves, because there's going to be a lot of comparisons to this and Transport Fever, and also a little bit of City Skylines, but even with this demo, it's enough to understand the basic concept, but really to know what it's like, I got to play more of the full game. So that's what we'll be doing closer to the 24th. That'll be cool. All right, guys, that is all the time we have today for Industry Giant 4.0, but we'll definitely come on back. But we're going to jump into our first look at another game that's not yet released for everybody, a game that has a little bit of Band of Brothers in it. I'll leave it at that and let you discover what that may be. But if you've ever wanted to play Band of Brothers the game before, then that's what we're going into right now. So it's been a long time since that series has been on the air. But I think about that damn series probably once every 3 months or something like that. I'm like, man, I want to watch Band of Brothers again. And then I start thinking of all the episodes and stuff. And I hope we get another something like that, like the Pacific or something. I don't know. Anyway, click or tap that link in the chat, and you'll be live redirected to that video going live right now. And then I'll be back for more games on the channel. We're actually going to do some more World War II games later today, too, with Elmox for our first look, or continued first look at 63 Days. All right, I'll see you all in a bit. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thanks for being here. Click that link, and we'll see you in a bit.